Hello again, welcome back to my channel. This is Katie with Katie Rolls With It. And in today's video, we are going to be setting up my A5 Daily Duo in this beautiful peacock cover from Erin Condren. I've got a lot of different little things sort of hanging out everywhere, but we are going to get some things started. Sorry about the glare. I do have a plastic array, like a heavy duty clear fly leaf, so that you can see the vellum and cardstock dashboard that I made. I got this off of Instagram. The words off of Instagram around Christmas time, and it says, in your joy, in your shame, in your anxiety, in your anger, in your envy, in your disgust, in your fear, in your boredom, in your embarrassment, in your sadness, in your nostalgia, in your becoming, in your wondering, in your wrestling, in your waiting, in your arriving, in your today, in your tomorrow, Emmanuel, Christ with us. And I just loved that, and so I used the kind of the tealy color, the peacocky type color in it, and I love it so much. I cut it myself, and so it's a little bit not perfect, but that's okay. Still usable, and it still serves its purpose. You really can't tell until you get down here, but it's beautiful and I love it. Just the idea that in everything Christ is with us, and so we don't have to put on pretenses or act like we don't feel a certain way, because he's still with us and he still loves us, and that is awesome. So that's the front of my planner. I made those dashboards myself, and then here you get into the Erin Condren Daily Duo. So we have her vellum, which has the like gray asterisk on it, and of course it just lays over the front page that says Daily Life Planner, January through June. And so I am going to, I have some Simply Smith stickers. It was like a variety pack kind of. She did it in a bunch of different fonts, and so I have these ones left still, and so I think I'm gonna use this one here, just because it will go, I think, the best. As far as the other ones are a little tall, this one is tall as well for the space, but I really feel like it probably, we are dog sitting for my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, so forgive my puppies. They are just gonna make a lot of noise, but that's okay. Anyway, this is a little tall for the space itself. You know, obviously, oh gosh. But I'm gonna move it down just a little bit and fit it in there in a way that will work okay, that I think will work okay. Yep, so there we go. I'm gonna take this little page flag off because I knew that I needed to put that in there. The other thing that I might use is I also have these from Simply Smith stickers. She gave them to me at times that I've ordered stuff. So I could put some of these. That has some of that like tealy color in it a little bit. Maybe we'll use one down at the bottom here. Here, I think I'm gonna use this one here. I don't normally spend a lot of energy decorating this other than putting my name on it, but that kind of is pretty. And it'll, yeah, absolutely. That's gorgeous. Okay. So we've got that. All right, so then I am gonna go ahead and get this open because I am much more interested in taking the pages off and decorating them and doing what I need to, and then getting them back into the planner itself. So I'm gonna pull some of these first pages out just to kind of grab them so that I can do what I want to with them. And I'm going to lay this to the side over there, maybe. All right. So we've got our name page on here, which is beautiful with our little flower. Okay, so then this one I put on here. I'm not exactly 100% sure what I'm going to do with this. However, I think that I might use it for measurements once a month, because my husband and I are starting a healthy eating plan January 6th. And so I think that I want to do measurements on here. However, I don't have the stickers made. I'm gonna make something on my Cricut that kind of can fit in here, that will have the different measurements I'm gonna take, like my waist and thigh and butt and upper arm and whatever, you know, like, but I haven't decided 100%. But what I am gonna go ahead and do is I got these, let me grab all this stuff. I got these Bold Blooms. It's V77 from Planner Kate. I just realized that I either have a large, like huge, almost too big, or too small, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna pull the large one and see what it might look like before I decide. If I put it up here, I'm definitely gonna cover the line, which the whole point in getting the Bold Blooms was that the colors matched, so that I didn't have to like cover up anything on this page. So I could essentially put it down here and just put measurements and list them there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use the larger ones, the larger fonts, and then once I get this completed with some stickers that I'll make on my Cricut, I will show again in another video. If you don't see it, remind me the next video you watch. Yep, so one of the things that I didn't think about is I'm trying to match the color, so I'm gonna do it this way. But one of the things that I actually like to do is to see the quarters going down instead of over like that. But since this color matches that, we're just gonna go with the way that the page is already laid out, and that is fine. I'm sorry about my dishwasher, but it is, you know, the week after Christmas, the weekend after Christmas, and so we're still trying to make sure we get, you know, things cleaned up and all of that stuff. And so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna film it and we'll live with it. So I apologize for my dishwasher running kind of loudly, but, and for the puppies if they happen to make themselves known. All right, so there's January through June. So the way the Daily Duo works is it's 6 months of daily pages, and I have both 6 months boxes in here. Since it's the ring planner, I can do that. When it's coiled, you know, you have to separate them or whatever, and so I'm gonna write measurements on here. And I'm gonna stick that right here on here. This is the divider. I need to get labels that'll say I don't know, goals or something along those lines there. And then this is, I'm gonna use date dots for this. So this is January through June. And I'm going to use either a highlighter or date dots on that. I haven't decided yet, but, and then on the back of that, excuse me, is 2026, which is good for future planning. Then I currently have a dashboard. I don't know that everything's gonna stay kind of in the space it's in, but for right now, it is going to stay. This I wrote master prayer list on it. So I think what I'm going to do is grab, there we go, master prayer list. Awesome. I love it. It's gonna work perfectly for what I need it to. I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna do the bullets. I may use checklists. I have lots of different things, so I'm gonna fill that out though. Now that that is ready to go there. And then this is the July through December name page. I'm not gonna really worry about putting my name on it right now, because mostly I just wanted it for here for the rest of the months, which I did one with here there, so that I can continue on putting the months in here for the measurements. Like so. My husband is playing video games, so if you hear him, that is what he is doing. This is a little long for this box, but that's okay. We're gonna still use it, and it'll be fine. October is a little shorter, so that's fine. And we have November and December, which might both be a little long, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. My hands are going numb, which is a little strange, but making it hard to put down stickers a little bit more than normal, but, and then we've got December. Like so. All right, so we have got, let's just kind of go through this front again a little bit. So we've got a name page, January through June measurements. We're gonna put some date dots down. I'll work on that. I've got to kind of look at my calendar and see all of the things. I have a few vacations, some different things, holidays, birthdays, that kind of thing. And then I have 2026 for future planning. I've got a dashboard that says Jesus, and then this is a song called Love Has a Name. And I love it. So all the times it says Jesus, I put that in red. And then of course I bolded all of the things that Jesus is. My master prayer list. Then I have the measurements for, or this is going to be the measurements for July through December. And then I have July through December here. So that's the only kind of boo-boo in my mind, is that you don't ever have anything that looks like this, like two-sided, the way you do in a regular life planner. But because this is a ring planner, I can move things around, that kind of thing, so I'm not super worried about it. And I'll have some space to, or I'll have the space that I need to write what I need to in, and I can just flip to it, no big deal. And this of course has 2026 on it as well, which works out super well for me because when I am future planning, a lot of times I like to choose, like do one for personal, one for work stuff, and then kind of then look at them together and see where there's overlap, that kind of thing. This is another another divider. I don't know that my dividers are going to stay where they are, but I just kind of put them in different places. This is an inbox I got from Infinite Lotus. It's just kind of a thicker vellum piece, but I thought it looked kind of pretty over that Bold Blooms floral. I like to just leave sticky notes on here because then when I'm out and about or I have information that I want to secure somewhere, but I'm not ready to plan for that week, that kind of thing, I can move it to the page that it belongs to on a sticky note, or I can leave it here. And this is, I kind of check before I do any of my plan with me's, that kind of thing. All right, so then we have a couple other things we're gonna be using that I'm going to need to grab some other papers here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these ones back into the planner, except for January. I'll leave that out for right now, because I'm done with those for right now. I am going to pull January out. Leave that in there. I may decide to cut these so that I can just pop them in and out and move them where I need them to be, because the dividers are going to be moved a little bit. But I do have from Infinite Lotus this little today, and I did cut that so that I can move that, because that obviously will move quite a bit with me. As far as the daily page itself, but I'm gonna stick these dividers, I'm gonna leave these dividers in here because I don't need them at the moment. So I'm gonna pull out the since the planner starts on a Wednesday, it's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to those for right now, and then I'm gonna pop here in the back to some notes pages that I have back here. So what I did is that I left in the daily pages for January and for February, and then I just left in the monthly pages for March through December. And that way I have in here the monthly that I can look at, quick reference, put sticky notes on, that kind of thing. But then the daily pages, once January is done, I can move those and archive them and throw in March. And then that way I have enough of the daily pages for the month I'm in and the next month, that kind of thing. But I can still have what I need to on the rings, because obviously to put all 12 months of daily pages on these rings then never would work at all. So then I go all the way to December with the monthly page and what I added into each. Obviously I have the dashboard, but then I added the spending summary, which is just because I want to be a little bit more mindful of what I'm spending money on this year. So each these are Erin Condren spending budget sheets or whatever they're in. I have one for every month. And then I made this dashboard. So this is the scripture that is kind of my focus for the year. My word of the year is joy. And so I have Nehemiah 8:10, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. I thought this was really beautiful with these colors, and then this is the lyrics to a song called "Create in Me a Clean Heart," and it's the chorus is straight from Scripture, but it's just really, really a beautiful song, and I listened to it when I was. I heard it for the first time when I was trying to figure out my word of the year, and so I just wanted it in my planner this year. And then here I have the notes section of my planner. One of the things that I really love about the life planners is that they give you notes pages at the back. With the Daily Duo, they have scattered the notes pages within the weeklies, which I appreciate and love, and I'm so thankful for. So this isn't like a dig or anything, but since I was going to the rings, I figured I could do whatever I wanted, and so I am going to set up some notes pages back here, as far as trackers and things like that, so that I have those readily available to fill out. And then of course this is the little pouch that came with it. It has the asterisk on it. Joy is my word of the year, so I have that there. Again, I don't know if I'm going to keep the dashboards where they are. I just kind of threw them all in. But then this is a prayer from an African pastor who was martyred in my Bible study group. On Monday nights, in our study, this was in there, and it just sort of just made me excited. And so I wanted to put that in my planner as well. And then my husband bought me this fly leaf. This is, I believe this is Moterm. It's kind of got a pebbled texture where this is just smooth. But it has a pocket. I don't know, I might put some sticky notes in there, but I mostly wanted it because it gives you some card pockets. So I have that. I did purchase a Filofax Malden, which is in like a kind of a minty color maybe, so I think that that'll complement pretty well as far as that's concerned. And so I can use both, and then I'll use one for storage, and then this is just another plastic fly leaf at the back. So lots of fun things in here, but I am going to pull out some notes pages. And we are going to work on those together. I think that I am going to pull out a few of them, and then I may end up pulling out the ahead and pull out the Heritage and Awarenesses, because one of the things that I have, I don't really have a ton of subscriptions, so that half page really does work for me. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll set that page up first. So this I got from Casey Lee Designs, and this was actually her 2024 like pattern. She probably has something for 2025, but I have quite a few 2024 still left, so I may use them. I know that they say 2024, I might just throw a 5 on them. This one didn't have a year though, so I thought that it was perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down here on this page here. So this will be the first time I'm putting stickers in here, so I'm kind of still have to get used to how they lay as far as, you know, where I need to throw them and that kind of thing. So we're gonna use this here. I love my husband's laugh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just makes me so happy. All right, this is crooked already, so that's exciting. One of the things that I am probably the most excited about as far as it's concerned with the rings is that there is the ability to take them out, and so I can I'm not worried about the coil when I'm writing on them. I'm not worried about the rings or the coil when I'm putting stickers on them. You know, I can kind of move around and manipulate the pages as I need to without having to worry about the binding. So that is very, very awesome. I'm super excited about that. This is one of my reusable sticker books, and one of the things that I have in here is from a couple years ago. Plainer Kate's kits, like the Daily Duos, all came with these a little dashed lines, and so I think that they make the page look fun when you put them on there. So I'm just gonna kind of start here where it is here, like that. There. I don't generally get rid of too much as far as in my planners or in sticker kits and stuff, because I want to use them as best as I can. Obviously it doesn't always work, but I try to use things as much as I can. That way I'm getting the full value of the kit. So we'll just do this here like this, just like that. So that is ready to go. Again, I don't really foresee needing to worry about the totals themselves as far as keeping track of that, but so that page is ready to go. And again, it's just on the back. It's the Heritage and Awareness observances are below it. That's ready to go. Okay. I have this cleaning routine and this period tracker. These are Plainer Kate stickers, sticker STK 181 and STK 198. So I'm trying to think. Nope, I can do it because since I can take these out, it's not a big deal. So what I'm gonna do here is I also have these January through December annual trackers. And so I'm going to put one on each side. So one's going to be for my husband, one's going to be for me, and then I'm going to put my period tracker over here, because what I'm going to put in here, so would be like our annual physical, dental visits, eye exam, kind of the things related to our health specifically. So like for me, I turned 40 this year, so I got a mammogram in December, just this month, but they told me I don't have to come back for another year, so I'll put mammogram, and just so that I remember to kind of at a bird's eye view can look and make sure that I, you know, got all of my things in as far as that's concerned. You know, like a well woman exam, 2 dental cleanings, that kind of thing. But I can make one for me and one for Bradley. So that works out really well. And then I will put the period tracker on the other side. And again, this is just more of like a bird's eye view situation where I can track my cycles, make sure that I'm having a cycle. Mostly that'll be the only thing that I track on here. I also can track like when we have sex, you know, that kind of thing. So so it'll be more than just the period itself. But I have something that I use in my telephone, or in my telephone. Listen to me, I'm 40. In my cell phone, I have a tracker, but I just thought I would like to see it kind of on paper. So I think that that is going to be on these 2 pages facing each other. And then I have more of these. So I have a couple more that I'm going to use for replacing the battery in our smoke detector, air filter, getting our wedding rings cleaned, cleaning out the gutters, like some of your like mostly intermittent type things, purging closet, things like that here. And then on the other side of that, I'm going to put a cleaning routine. And this on here literally has daily, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually. So this will kind of dictate some of this, which this sort of works in the same regard, but I can put more things on here. I really like kind of the 2 of them together. And since I can take my pages out to write on them, I was going to write on the sticker before I put the sticker down, but because I was like, oh no, I got to put it in the planner, but I don't. Katie, you can take it out because it's rings. So that's what I'm going to do as far as these are concerned. I really like these trackers. I think they're super helpful, super cool. They are, these full page stickers are a little challenging to kind of get onto the page well. So what I've seen others do is kind of peel back a little bit of it and kind of fold it back so that you can really kind of work with the end. And if we, I'm going to move this so I can kind of see, if we line it up with this line here, oops, so then I only have to keep moving that portion. Oh, no. I'm seeing very clearly that I'm gonna need to start it in this corner here. Again, please forgive my head if you can see it. Okay. So I think that that will work. Ooh, maybe not. Ooh, it'll be like perfect, I think. We're gonna try it. Okay. do that again if I tried. All right. So that has that cleaning routine on there, and so we'll work out what we're doing on a daily basis, monthly basis, quarterly, semi-annually. So that will be that page there. So that's exciting. Nice. Okay. And so then as far as the one facing it, we're going to go ahead and put these boxes down. All right. It's not super perfect, but it's gonna do. Nice. Okay. All right. So that's on the back of that sheet there. And then here's where the period is gonna go. So again, we're gonna start from the bottom here, like so. Like this, like this. Okay. Like so. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And then here is where we're gonna do our health for Bradley and I. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's gonna do. It'll do. Oh gosh, got a crinkle in it. Alrighty. There we go. And again, we'll just iron out the sticker a little bit. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. All right, so as far as my notes pages for right now, this is the front of the notes tab. We're gonna have the wellness for Bradley and I, my period tracker, some of our like things we want to do, and then a cleaning routine that we can follow all the time. And then this will be for our subscriptions and memberships. So got those pages ready to go, like so. I can throw them at the back here. Obviously, we have more notes pages if we need them to take notes or any of that kind of information. I do have another one of these, which I want to do for my dog and my cat. But I don't know that I really need one for each one. So I have like a vet visit, flea and tick collar, heartworm medicine, ordering food, and then for my cat, litter, food, vet visit. So I probably only need one for my pets, and so I'm probably going to use that for that, but I haven't really like finished thinking through all of that just yet. So we'll hold off on that just a little bit. Then let's see. We can go ahead and grab January. So we have January. I have this kit from Planner Kate. It's kit month 002. This is for a coil planner. Again, I have a coil planner, or I had a coil planner, so I might have to do a little bit of adjustment, but we're gonna go ahead and use it. The other thing that I did purchase, just because I thought that it would be simple, is I went ahead and I got this in a Misfit kit. I don't really keep track of movies that I watch, but it's kind of a cool sticker. So I got these, which are the bold blooms that I can use for the A5. I have old Wildflower ones, which have some pretty complementary color scheme, that kind of thing. So I have that. And then I have a bunch of these for the dashboards if I wanted to use those, and some bold bloom stickers so I can kind of really, you know, bold bloom it up. I don't necessarily have to have full-on kits for my A5, but I do have this one, so I thought I would go ahead and try to use it. We'll see what it looks like as far as getting it on the page. So let's go ahead. I'll throw these up here. Let's see what we can come up with as far as if this will work the same. It's not going to be a perfect match, but I think it will be okay. Since this is made for the coil, it's made just a little bit different, but that's okay. Here, same way. Ooh, nope. Okay. It's like almost into that just a little bit. See that? It's okay though. All right. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and white out these holidays, just so that there isn't anything printed on the page. Okay. Let's go ahead with the box here, the sidebar. Nice, okay. Actually, well, it's a little bit tight, but that's okay. It's kind of like when you put washi on. If you put it on a little too tight, it kind of curls the page, but All right, so I really like the square date dots. We'll definitely use those. I have a number of A5 boxes here, so we can use those as far as on the page themselves. So I do have some, oops, things for January, although none of these seem like they're going to be small enough. Maybe these ones. Okay. All right, so let's do I've got 3 birthdays. So let's start with those. Okay. Okay. All right, so I've got Hannah's birthday and Larry's birthday and my friend Brad's birthday. Okay. Excuse me, I'm going to use this washi tape for a couple things. One is for our core conversion that's happening at this point in time. That. And then 2 weeks prior, we're having some on-site training from the core. So that's exciting. Okay. We have those 2 things. Let's see, I can probably, let's see, those are Alright, let's see what we got as far as something I can use that's got a good color to it. Kind of matches here. Again, these are just leftover from sticker kits that I've used in the past that have been, they were just left over. So let's see, we'll use this here. For the 16th and 17th here. as well as the 30th and 31st. Okay. Once a month, I usually go through my calendar and I make stickers throughout, you know, kind of the things that I have. So I make them for the monthly layout, I make them for the week that they actually occur, and then I make them for my other monthly layout, that kind of thing. So that's what those are. Let's see what we have. We've got so we've got some training here on the 7th. It's important. We've got elevator test. I can use this one too. That has to happen on this day here, like that. I think I'm gonna put this one here. This happens on the 2nd. Man, I got lots of things going on Thursdays. It's not usually my busy day, but apparently it is. Okay. Then I do have, nope, not here. Okay, here we go. These are the ones I have here. These are actually calendar covers. The Daily Duo had calendars in them. And I kept them because I didn't really cover the calendar, but they really do kind of work okay. I mean, they're not a perfect size, but they work pretty good to kind of fill a good portion of the box when you want it to be like something that's happening the whole day or whatever. So that's kind of what I can use those for. All right, I do have some other things that do need to go onto this page. Okay, so I've got, I want to use, I'm going to use this pink one here. Because I'm going to stick it right here in a box that doesn't have any date or anything, because we are counting down to conversion. I'm gonna put like a 31 in there. So we have 31 days. Okay. So then we've got, all right, the 25th. We're gonna celebrate Christmas with my family. Oops. a month later, but that's okay. Okay. We've got couple church staff meetings. Let's see, it'll be, my guess is it'll be the 8th and the 23rd. Okay. And we have our board meeting for work here. And we've got Sunday school on the 5th. We do this cool thing at church where we do an intergenerational Sunday school hour once a month where we serve breakfast and then all ages kind of sit together, and it's really beautiful. I think that I'm going to attempt to do my planner party on the 14th, which is a Tuesday, which is not usually when I do things like that, but I do need to meet with court. All right, I need to meet about budgets for some of the teams I'm on, so go ahead and stick that in there. And then okay, this is the day that I threw out for Girls' Day, if it works. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Hopefully it will. We'll see. This is what we call Serve Muncie Sunday, and it's basically instead of having church inside the building, we do projects around the community. It's really cool. I really love that our church does that. So we have that. Okay, I think that is what we have as far as specific to calendar things, like certain calendar specific things, but I'm gonna put this on the 6th and again on the 8th, because those 2 days in particular are when like Bible study starts back up. So the 6th is for our core group, or our new believer Bible study, and then oh gosh, that looks stupid. Why did I do that? I do not know. I make it longer than everything else. That makes so much sense, Katie. There we go. That's better. So those are the 2 days that the core groups and Bible studies start back up. So I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Why? There we go. And then I have, oh, hold on. Probably have a million of them right here because I pulled this out of church Bible study. They're kind of pretty. I'm just gonna stick them like here. Okay, so we've got, let's see, we've got holiday on the 1st with New Year's Day. I'll go ahead and put that on there. And then on Martin Luther King Day, here. Like so. I believe I work from home on this day, which will be fine because I can do that before we go to the Schmitz. So that'll be fine. I do need to, all right, let's see. Let's go ahead and we're going to put this right here. And we're going to write the word deadline or budgets due. That way I can remember that's a big deal day. Big deal, big deal, big deal. Okay, and then we can use these little asterisks to note payroll. Or payday, I guess. Oops. Got a lovely hair in the sticker. Minutes. Did I get it? No. Darn it. You know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful that I can edit all this out so you don't see it on my little idiosyncrasies that are silly. Alright, so the other thing we have is we have the day off on the 20th with Martin Luther King Day. Oops, day off here. Day off here. And then we have, I'm gonna put no school right here. Just because because I have 9 million of them, and ooh, that's not gonna fit, is it? Here we go. And we've got Payday. Okay. So I have a couple more day off stickers, another no school sticker, but I don't need either one of those, so we'll just put those into my sticker books. I need to find a work from home sticker, which I have somewhere. I'm sure. I do. Like that. And then, I'm trying to think. Oh, came off of something. Oh, right here. I think. No, it didn't. Same color though. Okay. Other than my, holidays, I think that that's good for that. We're gonna pop over here to the dashboard. These are kind of wonky for me because they have the coloring all the way to the edge of the sheet, but we're gonna match it. We have it, we're gonna use it, it's fine. So okay, and I really wish that the Daily Duo came in the canvas layout. That's my only, well, not my only gripe, but my gripe is that I wish they came in the canvas layout. Just because that would be so very nice as far as this is concerned, because then it would be a plain background. One of the things that I am going to concentrate on this year is continuing to read well, and so I bought this, which I believe will fit right in here. I have been trying to read more, and so I'm gonna stick that right there, and this gives me enough room to write in the title or to just do a coloring in. I'm not sure exactly. I think I bought either 3 or 6 of them. I thought I would try it for a few months. I'm not really the greatest about coming back to this page. I set it up every time, but I'm not always the greatest about coming back to it. One of the things that I wanted to do is find ways to kind of tie back to it. So one of the things I thought I would do would be track my books that I'm reading. I already have birthdays listed on the actual monthly, but what I thought that I could do is use this, actually, this here. I'm gonna put birthdays in it like this, and then what I think that I'm gonna do is put the word card and the word gift, and then day. All right, so then I'm gonna go back to those dashes. Dashes, dashes, dashes. There's over here. I might even use the arrows actually, because they're a little bit more of a solid line. Yep, let's use some arrows. I think I need 3. 3 will be good. Okay. So we've got the day, who it is, and then if we're just mailing a card or if we're getting a gift. So then we've got, for this month, we've got 9, and that belongs to Anna. And then we've got 12, and that belongs to Larry. And then we've got 31, and that belongs to Brad. So Brad will be a card, Larry and Anna will both be a card and a gift. But I kind of like this because then it, you know, I can make sure I purchased something, that kind of thing. So that's good. Let me, I think this might be too large. There's something in here that I might want to use though. All right, let's see. Trying to think of how I might be able to set this up. So we've got I've got week 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Is that right? Feels wrong. Feels weird, feels wrong, feels like I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, so I didn't actually get what the weeks were. All right, maybe instead of using those, we can use, this will be another way that we can use the numbers that I have free. So I'm going to put Katie Rolls with it right here. So that's my planner channel. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick this here like this. Like that. We're going to grab some more arrows. Two arrows. Two. I think this is going to work out fine. So we're going to put this here for film. And we're going to put this here after edit. Like so. And let's see. We're going to start with, I need 4. Okay, so there's that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put these over the stars. Okay, and so the star will represent the month, so January. So that's what I'm filming currently right now. So I'm gonna put a check mark because I'm filming it right now. So it'll be the month, and then so week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and we'll just put check marks, film, edit, upload. That's great. All right, and then the other thing that I'm going to put here is that my husband and I are working on memorizing scripture a little bit. So I'm going to put our monthly memorization scripture memory verse here. And my hubby, decided this month's scripture is super simple. It's okay, it's perfect. I think it's for shown 4/8, but I'm gonna double check before I put it in there. But basically, God is love. That's what it is this week. I was trying to kind of mimic the orange, but it's real bright. But that's okay. All right, sometimes it works good and sometimes it doesn't, which is fine. Okay, so as far as January, here is the monthly. For here, I do have some things that I need to write down on a running to-do list, and so I will do that. I do want to pull a 31 because I have a million of them, because not all months come on 30 or have a 31. So let me find that here. We'll go ahead and grab this big guy here, and we're going to $31. That's exactly how many days we'd have to conversion. All right, and so I'll write the running to-do list here. I need to grab my holidays, I'll still do that. And then here is the dashboard. So we've got those days covered. And then, so this is going to be January. I'm just going to write that in here. So this will be our spending. It just has date, description, category, and total. So, you know, when, where you went, that kind of thing. This will help me be able to budget real well. Okay, and then here is where I was gonna do what? Oh no. Oh no. I made a mistake. I forgot that I bought these things. Hold on. It's all right, because it'll just be behind it and it'll be fine. But I bought these monthly bills, but I'm wondering, I don't think that they go in. I think they actually, let me look. No, they do not. Okay, we're gonna stick with what that is. We will, that is the beauty of the rings planner, because what I can do is, dun, da, 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 grab another notes page here that we can then tuck in where I want it to go. One of the things that works really well for me is to kind of keep track of the bills, how much they are, and if I've paid them. So we're gonna go ahead and use this other washi strip here. I'm trying to think of how I want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna stick this right here, 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 here. Like that. And then just to kind of pull in that color scheme that kind of matches the monthly, I'm gonna use this other washi strip here. so. Like so. Okay. Okay, this is kind of taking on a little bit of a different kind of a little bit of a different idea than what I had originally thought, but that's okay. It actually is going to be perfect. It'll look great. I have, okay, so one of the things that I do want to track is our gas expenses. So we've got a Mazda and a Honda. So I'm just gonna list them both here like this. There. I added habits. These are the things that I'm working on. Go in early, eat at home, and work out. And then I did list all of my bills in here. I needed a little bit more space, so I just kind of extended it. It's gonna work just fine. And then I thought about finding one of these stickers I got from my mother-in-law for Christmas that might be like a color I could use. Like, I could kind of put right there, maybe. Let's see. Oh, those are like the perfect colors. They've got the blue and the, yep, we're gonna use that one. And it says, God leads you when you don't know which way to go. And it's got the perfect colors. These are made with like they're the waterproof ones. So if I wanted to put them on like a water bottle or something like that, that's fine. I'm just gonna stick this right here. And kind of ties in some of this color, but yeah. Look at that, that's like perfection almost. We'll do monthly. Okay, then we'll do budgets, then weekly, then tasks. Oh, I only have 5 of them. Well, I thought I had 6. 1, 2, 3. I only have 5. All right, that's fine. So we won't have one for our inbox, but that's okay. It's totally fine. Oh, what are you guys gonna do with me, right? monthly. Then we've got budget. Then we have weekly. Then tasks. I've also seen where people have put these on the bottom, like they put them in like this, and then they're bottom tabs. I'm gonna try them at the top, see how that goes. Okay, all right, so let's put these back in. So they'll look like that. Monthly budget, weekly task. I actually kind of like them on the white. I think they'll be a little easier to see. That monthly one is up a little high. I'm gonna move it down just a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and put these in, and then we will call it a day, folks. All right, so where I want to do the tasks is right here with the the cleaning routine, so that I can flip right to it. It gives me a bird's eye view of what I'm looking at for each day, that kind of thing. And then this is where I'm putting home upkeep and maintenance. So I made a couple stickers there. We'll put those on here in a minute. And then this would be kind of more of the health part, but I'm gonna have Bradley's Wellness and Katie's Wellness, and behind that notes tabs. But so there's tasks. And then we've got the weekly, so we're gonna go back to the front. It would kind of probably be right about here. Because normally, well, it's okay. This is where this will live. It's on the weekly overview sheet, because I'll put on there, this I kind of use as a brain dump to be able to plan the days, but we'll do that. And then this says today, so I am going to throw it on here, just because I need to go back through and list all the things that I did and didn't migrate, what I didn't do. Okay, and then these are going to go here for now, because this is part of this current week. There. Okay. Then, okay, my budget sheet is I think I'm gonna put it here, so that these are the bills I'm paying, but then I'm gonna just fill this out here. And then monthly will go here, and then 2025 I'm going to put right here. So now that I've gotten some stickers on it, my stuff is getting a little chunky. But okay, so I've got 2025 monthly budget, weekly tasks back here. So that'll be super helpful. Obviously I have the today sticker in here as well. That one kind of gets hidden, but it's okay because it'll get me where I need to go. I think that we're good, folks. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, I hope you want to see more of my videos and that you'll stick around for 2025 where I'll be in this bad boy. I did buy a Filofax cover, so when that comes in the mail, I will definitely be kind of showing that off, and I might move into it pretty quickly. We'll see. It's kind of an egg blue minty color, so it should look really nice with some of the things I've already done. Yeah, I'm excited to go on this journey with you guys, and I hope that you will go with me. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.